For a long time, I've thought that retirement was the ultimate goal. You work hard, you build up some sort of retirement fund. Maybe you have a pension, a 401k. You stack it away for all those years. You get to the point where you're financially ready, and then you retire. And that's what a lot of people shoot for, and that's what a lot of people aim for. What's funny is I keep hearing this conversation come up where people are talking about being retired and not knowing what to do with their life. And a lot of you know that, I'm a pastor here in Minnesota as well. You know that my faith in God is strong. And I heard a pastor or preacher, whatever it was, many years ago say, the word retirement is not in the Bible. You can't find it. And so this morning, what I've been thinking about is maybe God's plan isn't for us to retire. And maybe the ultimate reality of our second half or later years is we rediscover maybe a passion or a purpose that we had forgotten about. You see, for the last several years, I've been helping people not only with my church stuff, but also with Medicare insurance. And it's been a business that I've been working on a lot. And so sometimes if there's a gap in videos, that's why. It's because I'm busy, I'm working, I'm doing church stuff, but I'm also working and doing Medicare stuff with Medicare beneficiaries. And the last couple days, I was able to attend a conference specifically designed for insurance agents who work with Medicare beneficiaries. And I was sitting at a table and I heard a conversation that I thought was fascinating. And the conversation was with a couple guys, probably a little bit older than me, but not yet 60. And one of the gentlemen was talking about someone who was there who was in his 70s and still at this conference. And was kind of falling asleep through some of the sessions. And this gentleman, this agent, made a comment about this older agent, basically saying, "What is this guy doing here? He should be out playing golf or something." Those were almost his exact words. And I just thought, what a horrible mindset that is, that you believe that in your heart, the only value or joy you can find as you age is in golfing. Even though this gentleman, and I don't know who he was talking about, I didn't hardly know anyone at this conference. Even though this gentleman was talking about this agent and what is he doing here, that wasn't the only story he told. Then he started talking about another lady who was sitting at our table, and she had left, and so he was talking about her after she left, who was like me, and she had 2 jobs, basically. And he said the same thing. He said, "What is she doing here? She doesn't belong here." The point of this video is that one of my favorite people to follow is Rusty78609. I think that's his username. And he has a phrase that says something like this: "You do you." And you don't know what's going through other people's minds of why they're choosing to make the choices that they're making. For many people, maybe they find incredible significance and value in still being able to speak educationally on the subject of Medicare because they've done it so long, and maybe they really find joy in helping people. And I don't know the situation with the other lady, why she was doing what she was doing, 2 jobs. Medicare does have an open enrollment towards the end of the year, and so maybe, in the downtime between then, she's not very busy. But for whatever the reason, why do we always have to worry about other people and how they're spending their time? And really the point of this video is maybe what we need to focus on more than retiring from something is retiring to something. And so maybe you work a job for 20, 30 years, and maybe the next step or the next phase isn't that you retire. Maybe the next step or the next phase is you do something connected to one of your passions, something that you really enjoy, something that brings you a lot of value. I've said for years, I've told my wife, I've told my family, my dream job is to be the national park guy at the park that we go to in Florida that checks people in. That's like my dream job. I'd love to retire to that job. Anyways, the point of this video is decide what you're passionate about, decide what you're interested in, but also decide how you're going to bring value to others, because as long as there's breath in your lungs, you have something to give. Anyways, let me know what you think in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you soon.